This is Multimedia Weather Briefing, Take 2, because Audacity had to be stupid and close out of my project. But anyways, this is Multimedia Weather Briefing. Today is January 1st, 2015, 9:26 p.m. right now. I'm here to discuss what might happen this weekend. Just might. So some highlights on the storm system that's coming through. We got a strong low pressure that is expected to arrive early Saturday and is going to bring a period of freezing rain and snow to the area, with some significant ice accumulation possible along with some snow. But there is a good deal of forecast uncertainty, and I'm going to explain why. So throughout this event, there's going to be warm air aloft, meaning that any snow that's falling from the upper layers is going to melt into rain. However, at the surface, there's going to be a shallow cold layer where it's going to be below freezing. The forecast low for Friday night is 27 as of now. So that means it will be below freezing into Saturday morning when this precipitation begins. So any rain that's falling at that time will be freezing rain, and it's going to freeze onto the surfaces. The forecast uncertainty, however, is how cold will it be Saturday morning specifically, and how quickly are we going to rise above freezing? Because at some point we are expected to go above freezing, and it changes it to regular rain. The current thinking is that we're going to have freezing rain through about noon before it changes back to rain. However, we could very well end up being too warm and we get almost all rain throughout this entire thing, and that basically eliminates our ice accumulation threat. Or we could end up, or the temperatures could struggle to get above freezing, and that would end up causing us to have a much more significant ice accumulation than what is currently forecast. There's also a chance of snow Saturday night. It's actually snow likely, but there's not quite as high of a chance for snow as there is ice. So we could get an inch, maybe 2 inches of snow Saturday night as the colder air arrives behind the warm air intrusion. So we could be getting some snow off of that, but it's mostly going to be the ice threat. So this first image you're going to see here is the current forecast as of now, which is going to be subjective to change. It's changed many times over the past several days. There's a 100% chance of precipitation Saturday, so it is guaranteed that there is going to be some sort of precipitation coming from the sky on Saturday. Most likely it'll be freezing rain, then changing to all rain as it goes above freezing during the day. Ice accumulation probably around 1/10 of an inch, maybe 2/10 of an inch, which doesn't sound like much, but that'll glaze onto all cold surfaces outside, including roadways, making for very hazardous travel. And if we get more than 2/10 of an inch, that could start breaking tree limbs and power lines, stuff like that. But it is currently not likely that we are going to get above 2/10 of an inch of ice. This next image you're going to see is my ice accumulation map. Again, 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. That is the yellow shading you see, and it's all over the county. That is how much ice I think we're going to get at the current forecast scenario. As I keep saying, we could end up, if it gets too warm throughout this whole thing, it'll probably be all rain and it'll be no ice at all. Or it could end up being a little colder than what they think and we get more ice. So you're just going to have to stay tuned to my Facebook page and my website for changes on that, because it could very well change. And then this last image you're going to see here is when the precipitation changes back to snow Saturday night, we could get some fairly minor accumulations of an inch or so. So the green shading you see is what I call a slight risk for accumulating snow, which is over our area. And so that's all I have for you so far. If you have any questions, you can message me on Facebook, contact me somehow. I'll answer your questions as best as I can. Stay tuned to my Facebook page and website for more information, and There'll be new updates on this potential storm system tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, there'll be new updates out. Thank you for watching.